All right, YouTube family. Just got done at the Georgia Baptist Convention, man. Hallelujah. I had a great time, man. Got to see a lot of folks. Headed to see a subscriber, a fellow YouTuber. I'm headed down I-20. I-20, I don't know. I think it's east. I don't know, man. Yeah, east. So, Augusta is right on the South Carolina line. I am now in South Carolina. Now, come on, man. I don't want to sound like a certain person that says, come on, man. You should know where I'm going. All right, I have arrived now. If you're on social media, you already know where I'm at. I already posted a picture, but I'll show y'all my new shop. Now here I got the Z920M, 7-iron deck, 1025, R. It's an R, isn't it?
Yep.
Y'all know who that guy is over there.
Hello, everybody. Guess who? It's that guy again.
And right here, this machine is possessed.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
So here is the infamous Quick Track that Josh has replaced everything on. So this is Josh. We finally meeting Josh here. Now I'm gonna put a link in the bottom down here for sure in the description. You got to go click on that, go to his channel, subscribe, even if you don't watch it. It's okay. Just go over there, subscribe. We're trying to get him to a GoPro cut off again. So trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers. How many you got now?
955.
955. So need 45 of y'all not subscribed to go subscribe. So here's the old one that y'all rebuilding.
I've been working on this one here. This is my father-in-law's old. It's a GT235.
GT235.
And I believe this is either a 1999 or 2000 model.
18 horsepower. Yeah, man. Look at that old steel over there, man.
That's my original BR550.
BR550.
I ran that blower for about 6 or 7 seasons.
Okay.
My primary blower.
And then got the John Deere farm tractor in here, I guess, the 2-wheel drive. That bad boy's got some horsepower, don't it?
55.
55?
55 is what
it would be a beast if it was a 4-wheel drive. Yeah. Josh, if you would clean this place up, I might take you serious.
like some other people I know that's on the other side of the camera right now. This is my blade sharpening station right
here. Oh
here.
yeah, blade sharpener.
So
you got the vise, the Harbor Freight. No, that's a Skil.
That's a Skil.
Okay.
Got my flap disc here. The different blades I got to sharpen. And usually when I sharpen the set, I have just a nail up here on the back. I hang a sharpen set up there for each one. And I keep my toolbox here. So my little blade balancer comb.
Y'all see that?
Yep, go Tigers. Gotta have that orange.
Got some pruning stuff up here.
It's been up there for a while, if you can't tell.
That's his first chainsaw right there.
That's right. That's the OG chainsaw. That is.
Man, we about to get attacked out here.
Stuff everywhere. So yeah, I keep pretty much all my tools is in that box. And
yeah.
Everything here to do my sharpening, and I used to actually sharpen them on the bench grinder here.
Be talking over us.
That's
the original blade sharpener.
You can still see all the dust.
Oh, I know it. I got a mess in my shop, but you can't tell it. That's why I leave it messy.
Over there, it's on everything to the.
Oh yeah, to that side.
To the right side over there.
Yep. Man, got a table saw up in here, man.
Yeah, I actually got a deal. Caught that on sale. It was like $350.
Yeah, they got them on sale. That's rigid. They got them on sale at Home Depot right now. I thought about buying one for my new trailer.
And it folds up.
Yeah, you can roll it.
And you can roll it around.
Got you a sprayer. Man, look at here, boy. With a boom.
I need to go store it because this one was actually given to me.
Okay.
I had to replace the wheels. I put a longer hose on it and piece together a new wand.
Okay.
For it. So
Got the 2 push motors. Husqvarna still for sale, or are you keeping it now?
actually, the one I was gonna sell is actually that Honda.
Oh, okay. Because you got the Husqvarna fixed.
Yeah, because we thought this one was broke. It didn't want to run, and we did a bunch of stuff to it, and then we just quit messing with it. And then my father-in-law came down one day and got to tinkering with it, and said he got it back running, and we run it for a little while, and it's been good ever since. So this is the Honda HRN 216. You can mulch or bag. It doesn't have a side discharge on it.
Yeah, mine, that Toro, I got the same way.
And it's got the smart, this is
Yep.
your self-propelled, so it does do that. I had it for a yard that I had a pool area that I had to push mow because I didn't want clippings all over the pool deck and all this. And so I bought it really for that yard. I had that yard for 2 or 3 seasons. And the lady had some health issues. She ended up selling the place, and I don't cut it anymore. And
Bought a lawnmower for a property you don't even need it now.
Almost a $500 push mower.
I paid $450 for that one I got, I think, and it's kind of the same deal. I got it for 1 yard.
And there's the old deck off the Z920.
Old 7
This was the most recent entry into the welding.
Yeah.
Because there's a little plate here was the first one, and then there's some plates on the inside back here, and the baffles have been welded on it. So it done been welded on about 4 times.
Look like, yeah, but it ain't quite at the level that Skag was I looked at the other day. That bad boy. Man, I love this thing here. It just needs a backhoe on the back. That's all it needs.
Yep.
For me.
It's been a good one.
And if you had one with a backhoe, it'd help you, I'm sure, for some of the landscaping stuff, irrigation, some of that stuff you do. Yeah.
I could do some more of that stuff. That's the one thing.
So this is the BR, what is this, a 6?
600. That's
600?
600.
Okay.
I've had it for a couple seasons.
Yeah. And I tell you, they make them light.
It's been a good one.
That 800 I got is so light. But it moves some air. Yeah.
Since that's the only reason I got that instead of a 7 or an 8. I don't do a lot of leaf cleaning.
These are the equipment defendless racks. Not defender, defendless. Open door trimmers.
That's it.
Man, you know he's a steel guy. I guess it's because he got that orange on it or something. I don't know.
I have to say this is my FS90. No, it's my FC96. This is the edger.
Yeah.
So I bought this in the last 2 seasons. I bought the 294Rs and the 96 edger.
You got the Darwin grips.
On both of those.
So where's your original trimmer? How long you been doing this? You bought the quick
this year was season 11.
Oh man. Do you even have your original? Like very first one?
I don't have it because they were actually John Deere trimmers that my father-in-law had. Believe it or not.
Okay.
When I first started, I had an X300 was the first mower I bought to cut my grass. I cut one property for my brother's boss, and it was such a big property and it was a 42-inch deck. And the mowing took me 4 hours at that one property, and I traded it for a...
You're doing that for $35?
No, actually, I think I got paid fairly well, considering I think it was a $150 yard.
Yeah, okay.
I don't do that yard anymore, but that's kind of how I got started. And then I traded it in for a Z445, a yellow deck, residential 0 turn. Cut my mowing time in half. I went about 2 hours mowing on that property, and then I picked up about 10 yards is how I got started that year. It's 2011, and I've been doing it ever since then as far as a side job. Right now I do about 22 yards.
And a lot of them are bi-weekly.
Most everything I got is bi-weekly. I have one that's monthly. And then I have 2, I think, that are like 3-week cuts. And then everything else is pretty much bi-weekly.
Okay. You got an Echo down there on the end, man.
Yeah.
It looks like it's seen better days.
This was the first edger that I bought. This is a PE200. Yeah.
I got the 225 now, one of them.
It just runs really rough. And I got tired of tinkering with it. I had done put a carburetor on it and a new primer bulb and all of that stuff. So I went from this to the FC70. This was the second edger that I ever bought. And I ran it for FC70, the FS90R, and that BR550 was the first kind of complete
setup
that I had.
Okay.
The first weed eater that I used was my father-in-law's John Deere weed eaters that he had a XT 130 and a 170.
This guy remembers all the designators. I don't even know what's on my trailer now. I know I got a BR 800. I got a Pete. I got a Shendawa. I think instead of being a 2620s Echo, so I think it's called a 260 or something. I don't know. And I don't keep up with it.
And this is the original. This was the only trimmer that I ran for like 7.5 seasons. I didn't have a backup trimmer. This
there you go.
FS90R.
He said if you buy steel, you don't need a backup.
I'm not gonna say that. I don't think they make them like they used to. And this one, I put the cutter head blade on it.
Yeah.
It still runs. It probably could use a cable. It's a little wore out. But I can crank it up and run it and cut stuff with it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I wouldn't venture to even guess how many hours this thing has been run.
Right.
And I think I've put it in the shop once.
Wow.
So, and then like I said, I've moved to the 94Rs. I love them. I haven't had any real issues out of mine.
Now you like the Darwin grip?
I do.
Take some time to get used to, I'm thinking.
It does. It is an adjustment just because your hand placement is, instead of being like this, really close together, you kind of space it out.
Yeah.
And it's just getting used to a different stance.
Yeah.
When you do it, it works really good for
ditches,
like
and that
stuff
second.
where
Yeah.
you have to kind of sway back and forth with it. The control of the trimmer head is so much better with this.
Y'all can tell he's a real professional. Y'all see there's no guards there. You got people like me. I'm a homeowner. Lawn care guy.
I could just be an idiot, you know,
Yeah.
and take an extra risk.
You can tell he is he's a professional, see? There's no guards anywhere. You even have a belt on that thing?
It does, yeah.
Oh, okay, it's way in there. I got you.
Yeah. That's a one piece. This one has 2 belts. It's a dry belt, and then the deck belt actually goes all the way to the back. This one has 3 belts on it. It has a dry belt and then a split deck belt system.
I got you.
On that one. So.
Anybody need a gas can, he might sell y'all a gas can, I don't know.
Them 2 over there is leaking the split seam in the top.
Oh, man.
That's why I've moved to the VP racing cans.
Yeah, I got one of those that I get diesel for my tractor in.
There are pluses and minuses to them. Like the mixed cans, you got to be real easy because you'll overflow your trimmers.
Oh yeah,
your trimmers and stuff.
I use the small cans like this. I actually use the 1 gallon cans for my trimmers.
Well, here's the one that I was using, my 2.5 no spill.
Yeah.
And it got a pinhole in it, and one of the guys at work's like, I'll fix that. So he's got some RTV silicone over the hole. But I had already bought that can.
Yeah.
So that one could still be used, but I wouldn't want it tossing around in the back of the truck because I don't have gas.
Now I like what you got here. Did these come with the cans? Because mine don't have those.
The hoses I had to order, and these had to order separate.
Okay.
But you can order them on eBay, Amazon.
Okay.
I think what I ordered was 2 of these, and the hose was $20 or $25 or something like that. I think for all of that, and then the small gas can was $25 or $30.
Okay.
It's a 3 gallon, but I still use one of the no spills. The other one, that's my father-in-law's. He's got one too.
All right. I gotta ask this because I see drill bit, so this is very organized, but now if you open it up, is that what's in there?
Most of what's in there, this is actually my father-in-law's box. He's had it for a long time.
I got you.
And you've got to flip the top up, and
yeah, that looks just like my shop right there.
Yep, there's your drill bits and stuff
man, if y'all ever need to borrow a John Deere, that's all the keys are in here.
I want to give away all the secrets. But pretty much everything that's labeled there is open inbox. Got his organized, kind of like we got the same thing on mine, so I know where everything's at.
Got him a Husky.
Which they don't make the bottom box for that one. They discontinued that, so I had to get a different style for there.
A lot of green in here. Y'all know,
almost looks like grass in
here.
If
y'all follow Josh, which if you don't, after this video you will. So you'll go to his channel and you'll see all this John Deere stuff in action. He does a lot of how-to videos. So if you own John Deere, you need to go over there and check him out because he might tell you how to adjust a parking brake. He'll tell you how to put a deck on. He'll tell you how to completely rebuild one of these because he's done everything to
It's
it.
about
So.
short of putting the motor on it.
Yeah, he's put all kind of new stuff on the motor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything to do with the fuel system on that mower has probably been done.
Yeah.
Injectors, map sensor, throttle sensor, O2 sensor, fuel pump module. I did one of the coils has been replaced on it. Like I said, the muffler's been replaced on it. I think I said O2 sensor already.
Yeah.
I've replaced the retention springs on the deck and the idler or the tensioner pulleys.
Yeah.
So I've replaced
That's that
those.
The fuel gauge.
Oh,
Is that what's making that noise?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I thought it really was possessed for a minute.
It has a new pickup tube on it.
Yeah.
And grommet.
And you took all this off and cleaned it out.
The tank's been off
Yeah.
and been cleaned. This is a new grommet and the vent tube here.
Yeah.
It's got a new ECM on it.
It's got 3/4 tank fuel too. So that's $50.
So 3/4 of the tank in there's probably 3.5, 4 gallons.
Yeah, it does have some small tires, doesn't it? Compared to the sit down.
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
20 by 10 by 8. So it's 8-inch wheel, 10-inch wide, 20-inch high. I think I've mentioned in an old video back somewhere that I like the 2-to-1 ratio. So the 20-inch height, 10 inches wide, 2-to-1. Same thing with the 920. It's a 24-inch high, 12-inch wide wheel.
Yeah. Dude, he's got some off-road tires on the 590 here, man.
I think
mud
these are
bogging.
called a lot of people refer to these as the HDAP tires. I think
Okay.
is what it is, but they're field tracks. You see them a lot on Gators.
Okay.
It's a HD field tracks from Carlisle.
They got a Gator too, a John Deere Gator.
Not
Not a Florida Gator, John Deere Gator. So. Oh man, nice.
Been a lot done with this equipment. Like I say, this is actually my father-in-law's shop, but
And I see over behind there you got chainsaws and your hedge trimmers.
I
Got your combi set.
No,
That's not.
no,
That's
this is
an
just,
actual. Okay.
it's the HL94K. Yeah, HL94K. So
Yeah.
it's the
Articulating head on it.
oscillating. Yep, where it does all that.
You got a steel, a Husqvarna.
The Husqvarna is my father-in-law's.
Yeah.
But the steel, I think that's the MS 250 or 251. It's on the other side. Of
Yeah,
that.
sounds good to me. 250.
250. Hey, all right.
Yeah.
And this is this is the first set of hedge trimmers, gas hedge trimmers. This is the HS45.
So they got a 24-inch bar.
think
Looks
it's a
like I was gonna say
24-inch
my 155's got a 24-inch bar.
So this one has earned its keep pretty much. I've had it.
Now, do you have a newer set of handheld, or you just use this
I
pole?
use these two.
Okay.
So these, and then I've got my Fiskars. Loppers.
Yep.
I used the ratchet, in which I thought I had lost my one ratcheting set, and then my father-in-law found it.
Do you know where your tripod is for your phone? He seems to not be able to find it half the time.
It's in the back of the truck.
Hold on, let me do this for Wild Bill, since he likes to watch Josh's videos.
Got to have the Sky Shot.
Sky Shot, man. And there we got the Sure Track trailer out there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 18?
I'm gonna prove it. It's a
20.
7 by 18.
7 by 18.
It's a 10K trailer.
10K, man. So you can haul the.
I'm gonna prove it. I know where it's at. It's
Oh,
right
look at there.
here it is. So
Yeah,
I
man.
do have it right now.
And he's got the 2500 HD. 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Gas, two-wheel drive.
Yeah.
It's been a good one. It's got some battle scars in it. I think I did
Hold
this
on.
the video.
I think I remember in a video where the trailer, the ball wasn't hooked up or something.
When I first got that trailer, yep. It's got a nice beauty mark here in the back.
You know, I did that on my Nissan. I come off the trailer and I watched it go up, and then it slammed back down on the ball. I couldn't believe it.
That one, actually, I was loading the Z-Track. I was backed up right there. And when I pulled up and got the back tires to where the top of the gate was at, it came up and I stopped. Well, when I stopped, it threw the weight forward and it rolled forward into the back of the truck.
And it happened. Those kind of things happen in slow motion. You know it's happening. There's nothing you can do about it. Now this looks like outside my shop. Bunch of old blades, scrap metal. One day, you know, I've actually offered several people to come by and get this stuff, that haul that stuff off, and they don't even come by and get it. And I'm like, I probably got 1,000 pounds of scrap iron at the house.
Yeah, but that stuff is, I hear a lot of stuff too, because some people will say, man, I'd sharpen half of them blades and put them back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Them old, when they get cupped up. So he's got a jack here. This, do you really use this?
Well.
That thing will take a while to lift up, wouldn't it?
Yes, yeah. Well,
you need an attachment
and put a drill
on it. Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Which I bought this. Came from Tractor Supply, Mojack. But the problem with these is it tends to break the pin in the bottom down here. Because I don't think this is the heavier duty version.
Yeah.
And when you're lifting this monster over here, it's heavy. This mower weighs like 1,300 pounds.
Yeah. Which a lot of that weight's at the back. It does with your engine in the back. But those decks are heavy. Do you know what that deck weighs? Because you just put a new deck on here.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah.
I couldn't get the exact weight on it. I just
you just know when you lifted it was heavy?
It's a job to... See, what I had to do is I had to put the floor jack in the chute right here.
Yeah.
And lift it up.
Okay.
And go over and sit the other side like up on blocks so I could attach the hangers back because it's too heavy to kind of hold there in one place and mess with. And then it's got an aftermarket seat on it. I did videos on this. It was the seat saga.
The seat saga. So we got
to fabricate this as I think it's mainly for like a forklift type seat. But
because you probably went and bought something aftermarket. Because the John Deere seat, if they make one for it, they probably wanted...
Well, this seat was $380 plus, like, taxes and everything.
Yeah.
It's around $400.
And that's with the suspension, and that's all built into it.
And it has the adjustment here for you can go up.
Yeah.
And it's got the indicator there for up and down.
Yeah.
You can just crank it up and down and adjust it for your weight. It doesn't have the numbers on it like the John Deere seat has the dial in the front.
Yeah.
So you can set it based on weight.
Yeah.
The John Deere seat's $1,400.
Oh,
for
wow.
The best suspension seat that they have. And I looked in 3 or 4 places for them things. So, like some things, like I say, I'll go to the dealer and buy some stuff, but I'll look online for stuff if I can save $25 on a coil or something and maybe have to wait an extra day.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Stuff like that. Especially with that, the quick track over there with some of that stuff.
And all you've done to it, yeah. Because we are in business to make money. We know we have to spend money, but you got to make some money, man.
I made a little bit. This kind of eating into my profit margin.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, this one right here did.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, man. Y'all see that? Clean and green.
Turn around, look behind you.
Oh.
Look at there, see?
Look at there.
I'm advertising for somebody else's business. That's because he's out of state.
Okay, I'm not going to say what I was going to say because I'm going to say, you know, I should be getting a cut of the profits with these stickers being on there, but then he's going to counter with he should be getting an advertising fee.
I already get royalties off of this.
Okay. So, I got to send him some more stickers. And we got some other equipment we need to put them on. That green sticker, he loves the green now, so there you go.
It's They've got their drawbacks in certain instances, like everybody else, I think. But
oh yeah,
everybody makes a good machine. They've all got their quirks.
Yeah.
But I'll especially, like I say, this 920 Z-Track over here. It's been a tank, and it's got 1,540 hours on it.
Right. Now, does this have dual fuel tanks, or is this a single?
This one, it's an 11 and a half gallons.
Oh my goodness! So it holds as much as my Hustlers do in both tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Just got one huge tank.
Like
okay.
It's like a Honda Civic.
Yeah, yeah.
Small car.
You can run all day, no problem.
Yeah, this one it'll get. This one I think is 5.5.
Yeah, my standard.
A lot of thick grass. I can run this one all day.
My standard's 8 gallons, but it won't run all day. Even at EFI
That's surprising.
But it's nice, 29.5 horse, but it just won't, if you run it hard, it will not run all day.
This one I think is a 25 horse.
Now, if you were out running from property to property doing smaller properties with a lot of drive time, it probably would. But like when we do big property, I mean, if you get out there and run that thing like at the college and run it 3 solid hours, I mean, you have cut into some fuel.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway. All right, well, that's just kind of a little quick tour. You got anything you want to add, Josh? Anything you want to say? Tell them to get over.
Channel and subscribe. I appreciate it as always.
Yeah, there you go. Get him there, man.
I got a surprise visit. I think I had my daughter thought I was lying when I said one of my YouTube buddies was coming to visit.
Yeah, she had a surprise look when I walked in last night. So me and I'll probably talk more about this. I may even do it in another video because this one, like I told y'all, it'll be long. Yeah, we went out to eat and all kind of stuff last night. So anyway, all right, I'm going to get off of here for now and just finish checking out some of this stuff. We're hanging out for a while today before I get back on the road. We're in South Carolina, in case you don't know where Josh lives. He was only about 30 minutes from where I was already at. So I come up, spent the night with him and his family. And so we're just hanging out for a while today till I head back to Georgia. All right, hold on. We got an antique for y'all here. Josh just pulled this out. I told you, man, they're all about the deer. Did that used to be green, or is that was the original? That was like the John Deere yellow to start with. I wonder. Like the color of this.
Oh no, it was yellow. It was supposed to be the yellow color.
I got you.
I think it's.
He said it just recently quit working.
Yeah, this is probably about as old as the GT 235. This is probably 15, 20 years old. And
wow.
It just recently. You can hear it when you try to start it, where it's just kind of locked up, and you can tell it's going to come apart. And he actually bought a battery operated steel blower to replace his. So,
yeah, no cranking.
Because he didn't want to tote my backpack blower around to blow stuff out. So
I got you.
He bought that, but
all right.
Yeah, well, a lot of green.
Yeah. All right. I just want to show y'all that antique real quick. We don't want to miss that on the road show, you know. All right, me and Josh getting ready to cross the river, man. He's about to leave John Deere, and I'm gonna leave Hustler. We done got over here, got looking at Skags and Bad Boys. We just out riding around looking at his dealers. That V-Ride, you Hustler guys, if you're listening, you need to get a platform like that. Either the platform on here or on the Bad Boy. Hands down, either one of these is a better platform than the Super S. I don't know if y'all changed it. I got a 21. I think mine's a 21, yeah. We got a Cheetah 2. Now, see, I think the Cheetah's actually the fastest Skag, isn't it? I think it's like 15 miles an hour. And this one's got the FX 921. That's 31 horsepower on it. And they got a Tiger Cat over here. Tiger Cat 2. I'd love to try one of them Velocity decks. I really would. Which 002 in them, they have a Skag.
Well, I demoed a 52 V-Ride. And it cuts good. I mean, that.
Go inside and see what they got. I don't know, but I ain't gonna take y'all in there. All right. I'm 197 miles from home. Just left Josh's house. So, again, want to encourage you. If you're not, go subscribe, check out his channel. Man, he's getting close to 1,000. If you don't know anything about YouTube, once you get to 1,000 subscribers, you can get monetized and you make a little bit of money off the videos. You know, I make anywhere between 50 cents and $1.50 a video. That's not much, right? That doesn't it doesn't provide a living, okay? But it does help cover. I'm gonna do videos anyway, so it's not for the money, but it does help, you know, paying for, you know, buying GoPros and the computer and that kind of stuff that you have to have, you know, to edit videos, because you can't have, if you're going to edit videos, you can't have a computer with a slow processor in it. You need a good computer. And you know, GoPro $300, $400, $500 if you're going to, you know, have GoPros and stuff like that. So it does help out. So anyway, I am headed to the house, and hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to go ahead and close it out here. And, you know, because as I said, I'm sure it's probably long enough already. Listen. Anyway, that's gonna be it. So I appreciate y'all watching, and my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.